up, guys and gals? Welcome to my channel, Killer Wolf here, and today I'm back with a brand new episode of Extreme Hardcore Survival. Yeah. And here we are, back in the world, and my texture pack has had an update. Yes, these are a few examples of the new textures in my texture pack. I have retextured the nether brick and also placed it twice. I mean, doesn't that look for God's sake, what is this mouse doing? I mean, doesn't that look sexy? Oh, I love that. And then we have the magma block, which doesn't have an animation because I've turned animations off. And I'm not turning them on because all it's going to do is cause me to lag. Now, what we were going to do this episode, which is the reason why I have tons and thousands of nether brick on me, is we are going to build a wither arena where we shall fight the wither and destroy him in a battle of immenseness. What is my mouse doing? Jesus Christ, that's 10 times worse than normal. I think it might have been because I accidentally slid the mouse down. I have no idea. But I think that might actually be the only thing oh wait, no. There was sea lanterns, prisma, and all the different types of prismarine I edited. You guys won't get to see that though until we go fight the thing. Generally, they're not that different from the normal thing. Obviously, prismarine, as in the default block, the one that you get all the time and it's just there. That in this texture pack is obviously cobblestone, with that aqua blue color with different colors in the animation because it has this weird thing called interpolation where it slowly changes into the next texture, and pretty much some weird stuff Minecraft does, and it's, I believe, was added when that thing came around. I could be wrong, but I believe it was generally the Sea Fortress that added it. Not the Sea Fortress, the Guardian Temple, there we go. Completely wrong things, but yeah, I retextured those and sea lanterns. They all look pretty cool. I decided to, just like with most of the other blocks, keep close to the original texture. Obviously, the one we do have to say that doesn't keep close to its original texture, which you can obviously know I built my house out of, is spruce, and yeah, spruce wood. Pretty much spruce wood is the only one out of all the textures so far that doesn't keep true to the original texture, and that was me failing it, jumping out the bloody hole. We're gonna have to drop that on the floor in a minute. God damn you. What can I throw away? Steak, because I have loads in a chest, and as soon as I jump out I'll just grab some more from that chest. Yes, but oh, for God's sake, I've fallen back down the hole. Right. Throw you up here. Jump. Launched off. Can I not just get out this bloody hole? Who cares about the cows? No one needs them. I don't use them for anything, it's fine. So I am going to get annoyed if I have this on me. There we go. We now have our 2 steak. No one needs the dirt. Alright. So, anyway, we have to get into digging up this land. Now, obviously, I'm taking a new direction with my YouTube channel on the Minecraft stuff, because obviously I want to get some kind of editing level into this, and I generally don't want it to be, hey, let's do a time lapse, and the time lapse is going to make everyone throw up because of the fact it's in first person. And generally, I don't want to go back to doing first person time lapses because I watch my videos every now and then. I know it may sound sad, but I do, because obviously my editing software is massively laggy, meaning I cannot watch the video how it would seem for you guys, because my computer's terrible. So I have to watch over it on my phone after I've uploaded it, because for some reason my computer lags when trying to watch a video with the Windows Film thing, which is the only thing I have. Well, the only thing the videos will work with for some reason, because Media Player doesn't seem to work anymore, and you can probably hear cars outside. I put my window open, because in Britain, as we all know, it is got crazy weather and things just weird here. And it was a terribly hot day today, so I've had to have the window open, and I am not actually wearing a t-shirt, because I'm pretty much baking and my back is sticking to this chair because of how hot it was. As it's getting to night time though, it's cooling down, because generally it's quite late. Well, it's not quite late, it's 9 o'clock, but still. And the kids in my family are asleep, meaning I have to be kind of quiet, because I don't have to be too quiet, because they won't wake up that easily, but I still have to be marginally quiet. Obviously, for some reason my mic is highly sensitive and picks up everything perfectly fine, so it doesn't really make a difference, but yeah, that's generally something that happens. But yeah, anyway, I have to watch over my videos on YouTube on my phone, because my phone doesn't lag that much. Generally YouTube is like the least laggy thing on it. It doesn't lag at all, mainly because my phone is old. My phone is a Sony Xperia M2. It's quite old. Not exactly something I'd say I want to keep for ages, because I do want to get a new phone. Generally it's going to be another Sony phone, because Sony phones are my favourite phones. Before you say anything, no, I'm never going to buy an iPhone, because generally I kind of hate them. They're literally, why get an iPhone when you can get something that's 10 times cheaper and 10 times better than an iPhone? Because to be honest, I don't really like iPhones. They're too expensive for what they are. They're like generally simple things that do pretty much nothing different than any other phone, even that they have dated software. So generally it's kind of old compared to most other phones, the software they have on it, and it's got hardly any features on it at all. Whereas when you go to Android, you've got customizable pretty much everything, and then you're stuck with Apple where only a few things are customizable, like the background and everything. So yeah, and the lock screen as well. That's pretty much all you can customize on an iPhone. But you can customize pretty much the icons and the buttons and stuff on Androids. I haven't done that because I like the style anyway, and I like the look of Android phones. Generally also I like the size of them, because unlike an iPhone, they're not weird, like they're not like that weird size where they're like tall but thin. I don't quite understand why that's a thing, whereas with my phone it's tall and wide. It's not a square, it's still a rectangle, but it's not like literally like, if my phone, like when you put it on an iPhone, it's almost the same height, but the width of it is like hardly, it's like quite small, quite confusing. No idea why it's like that, but it is something that happens. I'm going to need a crafting table and a chest, but yeah, generally that's what I have to do when I want to check how good my videos are. Usually meaning that I will not know if there's a problem with the video until it's uploaded. Now obviously this will change when I get my computer in the corner working, because the computer in the corner at the moment, as I've said millions of times, it's still just a motherboard and a case, because Amazon still have not delivered my package. I have no idea when they're going to deliver it. I have no idea if they're actually even going to deliver it, because it's Amazon. You can never know what's going to happen with them. They are generally more confusing than the prices of Apple products. I never really understand Amazon. Like, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. At the moment, they're being bad. The first time when I got the case and the motherboard, that literally was 1 day after we got it, ordered it. This has been weeks since we ordered the power supply and the hard drive, and we still haven't got it. So yeah, they could end up going, hey, you've lost your thing in the post, we're going to try and get the thing again, hopefully. Or they're going to end up refunding it, and I have no idea how it works, because generally I've never had this happen to me before. So yeah, me being the impatient person I am, generally I'm not that happy, but though to be honest, I don't think anyone's going to be happy if after a couple of weeks you ordered something and it's still not delivered. Generally, I don't think anyone will be happy with that. Right, you can take... No, we can't. I need to make a crafting table. I don't know why I'm going back here to make one, but okay. Alright, there we go. We also need a chest. I've already got chests, but we'll turn that into chests anyway. We'll throw this on the floor a minute. Go find the planks. Which is... Oh, for God's sake. I hate this... I don't know what it is. For some reason my mouse is being really sensitive. It's kind of confusing me. It's perfectly fine when I do that. I do not have the thing, but that can wait. Right, anyway, so let's carry on with the story. So, pretty much, yeah, that is kind of what's going on in my life. I generally... I'm kind of annoyed with everything at the moment. Not quite what I wanted. Same with the fact my FNAF tutorials. If you're anyone who watches those tutorials, you should know that I didn't release a tutorial on Friday. Now, the main reason for me not releasing a tutorial last Friday was because the code broke on me, and I need to go through, try and figure out how to fix it, and all that malarkey. Not exactly something I really wanted to do. I wanted to try and get away and just be like, yay, I can do all this perfectly fine, everything's beautiful, all this, all that. Show off a tutorial. Nope. The program I'm using is Clip Fusion is way too dumb for me to even use it correctly, because it's supposed to be an easy program to use, but because of the intelligence of the program itself, it makes it an extremely hard program to use, which is not what you want when you're boasting an easy program, yet you end up making methods that are ridiculous, like things that should be really easy for the program to handle, yet it doesn't understand how to do it. I never really understood why or how that even works, but it's generally something that happens, and I'm so confused by it. It makes no sense to me. No diddly darn sense. So, generally, I have to go through with my brain, racking it to pieces, trying to figure out how to do this, and generally, loads of people are probably going to be calling me intelligent due to this series, because of the fact every single part of that series is my own brain working away at creating something for the people who wanted to create FNAF fan games. And generally, FNAF fan games, as we all know, loads of people love doing them, and generally, tons of people love doing pretty much any fan game. Now, I could have done a fan game of many other things, like tons of other stuff, but due to the fact that I was in the craze of Five Nights at Freddy's, I decided to do it, and I restarted it like 3 times. I'm not in the craze of Five Nights at Freddy's anymore, but I am looking forward to the new ones coming out. If you didn't know that, there is another new one coming out. It is Sister Location. Obviously, if you're someone who doesn't care about Five Nights at Freddy's, well, there's no need to worry you about that, because generally you're not going to care about it. So, yeah, it's generally not something you need to worry about. But, literally, like, I have had a kind of hard time dealing with this, and it's really annoying when you have these sort of problems going on. But literally, like, I don't think there's any way for me to explain how my life has been going on other than that. Because generally, life does not want to be good to me. It generally wants to hate me, and I'm kind of crying about it. It's really annoying. It's generally not something you want to happen to you when you're someone like me, who does not have all the time in the world, mainly because your family keep bugging you to do things. Because, yeah. Obviously, when I get my new computer, things won't be as bad. I'll have loads of time, I'll be able to do many things. That looks alright. But generally, the things I have to do at the moment, not exactly something that's going to be very helpful whatsoever. So, yeah, my life's kind of hard at the moment. It may seem like I'm playing a sympathy card, but to be honest, whenever I watch someone do a sympathy card, I generally don't care for them. They're generally not people I care about. If they are like, oh, blah blah blah, you shouldn't hate me because I did this. Well, I never said you shouldn't hate me for anything, because I don't think there is actually anything to hate me for. I don't know what they would have done with people to hate me. Apart from cheating in the series, in the older videos, obviously I haven't cheated yet in this new world, but that is something that's happened. Well, I have cheated to do silly things, and well, one of the silly things where I jumped off the edge of that just as a joke. But generally, I haven't really had to cheat in this thing for a while, which makes me happy. Because the one thing that I hate most about my videos is whenever I do this video series and I cheat. Yeah, I've cheated before. I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but I have. And it's generally something I'm not proud of, and it would be good if this cow was not in the way. But yeah, that's something I thought you guys should know. But also, what I thought you guys should know about my life behind the scenes, as my life has been a bit hectic. Now, obviously, if you guys want more of these things where I just talk about what's going on with me and my life and how everything is going on, even though my life is kind of boring, but things at the moment are going a bit hectic and I generally don't like it, then just let me know. I mean, to be honest, I don't really think anyone really cares about my life that much, because it's not really that interesting, but if you do want to know about my life, you can always ask. I'm not going to say no if you want me to, but obviously if it's something private, like say my full name, I'm not going to say that, because generally it could result in many things which I generally do not want to happen, which is generally people hacking me. I have no idea if people will still be able to do it anyway, and I'm on about people like Poodlecorp and all that sort of stuff. But to be honest, I don't think I'm ever going to get big enough for them to do that sort of stuff, because they're generally just not going to give a crap. They're not going to care about me. I kind of lost my cool there. Generally, I think everything at the moment, other than all the small problems with my computer, Amazon, all that sort of stuff, is going perfectly fine. But I mean, to be honest, with the fact that I have to constantly leave the house at the moment, not saying why, because it is personal family business, I have been losing a lot of time when I could be doing things like my mod, which I actually managed to figure out how to fix a problem I've been having for ages with it, which I am glad, because my god was it frustrating. Obviously, you can check out this week's mod video when it comes out on Saturday, because I will record it Friday and release it Saturday. Because my FNAF series, I have to record it Thursday and release it Friday, as I believe recording the day before may actually increase my productivity in everything and make things 10 times easier. Because I do not know if you guys know this, but obviously if you're a YouTuber and you do not have a lot of time on your hands, you want to be as time efficient as possible. Mainly meaning I will try and do as much as I possibly can to try and keep my life and all that sort of stuff in wraps by wrapping it around everything that's going on. So yeah, that's something. Obviously, one thing I do have to say is I'm slowly gaining subscribers back. I had a massive hit on my channel where I went from 800 or something odd subscribers down to like 700 odd. To be honest, it's not that much of a difference, but generally it's mainly because of YouTube doing that whole thing where they removed inactive subscribers. Well, actually no, with me they were removing inactive subscribers, because I don't think there's anyone who watches any one of my subscribers really watch my videos. So it was bound to happen at points, and also probably people unsubscribing as well themselves. If not, maybe I think my channel is really going. I don't think my channel really knows where it's heading. It's going with family friendly or not family friendly. That is generally my content at the moment. You either have family friendly content from me, or you have non-family friendly content from me, and it's generally because I'm just here like, I don't know, do I want to do family friendly content or do I not? I really don't feel like Minecraft is I don't feel like it's a game that isn't family friendly. Generally, to me, I get confused when people do videos where they swear a lot in Minecraft. It doesn't really suit the style of Minecraft, to be honest. Minecraft's a game where kids can play it, yet there's people who swear a lot on it, and you're just there like, dude, you do realise that kids play this game, and they're most likely going to look through and find your videos, and then their parents are going to tell them off. Like, I love watching some YouTubers, so a lot of YouTubers. There are quite a few family-friendly YouTubers out there. Some of them are pushing the limit a bit, which is people like Rendog and stuff. He uses words like, he says stuff like ass and stuff like that a lot, and bastard and everything. Obviously I've said them, but generally, I don't know how people are going to feel about that. But generally, like, his videos, they are pushing the edge of family friendly, because like, those aren't really family friendly words. Like, if my little brother and my little sister went around shouting that and saying that to people when they were getting mad and all that sort of stuff, my parents wouldn't really be that happy, and it's generally not something they would want to happen. And if I went around and started calling them that as well, they would also not be very happy, because obviously it's not a nice word, to be honest. It's kind of, to be honest, in ways it can kind of be used in family, but it's not really preferred. It's not really the preferred use for family friendly stuff. So I don't quite understand what he's going with there, but I love him. I love his videos and everything, so I can't really say much about it. I can't really say, hey, I don't like his videos because he does that, because I love his videos. To be honest, like, his comedy, I don't really laugh at him swearing and everything, I just laugh at him being an idiot. My videos, I don't think anyone laughs at them, to be honest. My videos aren't that funny. I seem like, as much as I try and make them funny, they always end up being really serious. It's not really something I want to happen. Obviously this video is kind of serious because I'm talking about a lot of stuff, because I'm building. And we're not going to be doing anything but building this episode, because this episode I am not killing the Wither, as I do not have good enough armor, and I need more protection from him. So yeah, that, if you wanted to know, that is why I am talking to you guys instead of recording the video and such and doing a few things. So this video is just a little bit of a building episode where I talk to you guys about some stuff in my life and everything. That's generally all this video is. But generally, I would kind of wanted to say, like, obviously, if you're watching this video, because to be honest, not many people do watch them, but let me know how you found my video, because I think it'd be pretty cool to know. I want to know how you guys found my videos, and whether it was via my FNAF tutorials, via some other thing that I do on my channel that you love more than this series, possibly. But generally, I really want to know, because and I want to know your reason for sticking around as well, because obviously I do know there are people who watch these videos, and I really want to know why you watch these videos, because generally there's got to be a reason for it. I mean, my videos aren't that charming, they aren't that different to most other people's videos, to be honest. They're just generally here for people to watch, and generally I just do them because I find it fun. I don't do it for people, I don't do it that sort of stuff, I find it fun. FNAF tutorial, yeah, that's me doing it for people, but in a way it was originally fun for me. Now it's not as fun, but I've gotten back to finding it fun, at least. I don't find it like a chore anymore. That's generally something that has happened, so yeah, at least you'll know that. But generally, like, originally when I did like my FNAF tutorials and stuff, when I did them, I had so much fun doing them. I was there like milking them out like pretty much every day, non-stop, just milking it out. And that was my entire channel, just those tutorials. That's all my channel consisted of, and what I ended up doing was ruining me and making it so nobody actually watched any of my other content. Now, to be honest, I am going to say it's probably because my mic. Not many people like watching people with terrible mics. To be honest, I don't really care if people have a terrible mic, but a lot of people out there are fussy about that sort of stuff, and they will hate people for doing that, playing games when they have like terrible mics, like I do, because my mic is just above my fan on my laptop. But people also hate games, most of the time hate people when their game is terribly laggy and yeah, that sort of stuff. Now obviously I can't do much about that, but I just wanted to start doing videos as a hobby. Not really as a job or anything, it's just there as a hobby. Now I've done better than I expected to have done, but with my videos like having loads of people watching them, and my friends saying that my Spooky's House of Jump Scares videos and all that sort of stuff are really entertaining, and they watch them a lot. So yeah, it's the one series that they absolutely love. It's the one that they just cannot stop watching, and it's also the one series that they want to play with me. And I'm on about two of my friends, which is Matt and Alex. Now obviously Alex's channel is linked in my channel selection. His channel is The British Nerd. It would be awesome if you went over to his channel and checked out all his stuff, because he does play Minecraft, he plays a lot of stuff, and he's played it with Matt as well. Now obviously Matt has a channel, but probably don't go and watch it, because to be honest, he hasn't got really anything on his channel. He's got one video and it's just pretty much a duplicate of one of Alex's videos, because it was him playing Minecraft with Alex, and Alex edited the video and uploaded it with Matt's footage. Now, one thing I am kind of wondering is if when we do the Spooky Sundays thing, me and Alex and Matt, if Alex is going to record his point of view, because if so, I might be able to do a bit of thing like the Yogscast do, where they have it so they switch between different people's points of views and everything. And obviously I'm not going to edit Alex's, because I want if Alex decides to make his own video, I want him to edit himself. Obviously I doubt he's going to watch this video, because he only likes Spooky Sunday stuff, and generally, to be honest, I prefer my Spooky Sunday stuff over these videos, because these videos are just a bit of me chilling out, all that sort of stuff, not really much happening, and to be honest, in a way it's kind of boring for, I believe, most people, especially when it's a talky episode and all that sort of stuff. For some reason though, when I did a video called, when I did my Minecraft video and called it Let's Talk, loads of people seemed to watch it. No idea why, but it was just me playing Minecraft, and I just pretty much said Let's Talk as the title, because I was going to talk about a game I was making with my friend Joe, and also that sort of stuff. I actually played a game with him at one point. It was Team Fortress 2, it's on my channel as well. Obviously it's the only episode of Team Fortress 2 I have, and I have no idea when I'm ever going to do another one. It depends. I have no idea if my friend Joe even watches my videos, really, because to be honest, he said he checked out Spooky Sundays once and he said it was cool. Obviously he didn't check out the entire thing, he checked out like the first couple of minutes, and then yeah. I don't quite understand what goes through his head, but I think it's generally because he's scared of horror games. Yeah, Joe's one of those people who's petrified of horror games. So, yeah. Joe is not really known for being a tough guy, he's mainly known for being the nerdy person he is, like most of my friends are, and I'm known for being the one who's dumb. Yeah, that's kind of the way I wanted them to make me to think, because I just enjoyed being the dumb one. It's kind of those ones where I can just make stupid jokes and I can get away with it because they'd just be there like, oh, he's dumb anyway, it doesn't matter, he doesn't understand what he's on about. When generally I did know I was doing it on purpose. I have no idea if they know that, but generally that's me. I like acting dumb. I do it all the time in the videos as well. My videos, I do it the most of the time. I act dumb, and it's generally because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy acting dumb. No idea why, it's just something I find fun. And it's generally something that's stuck to me. I have no idea why I do it. I just sit there and I act dumb for the purpose of just because it's fun for me. Same as me getting scared. It's fun for me, which is why I do it. So my Spooky Saturday jump scare stuff, my Spooky Sunday stuff, I do it because it's fun. I find being scared fun. A lot of you guys will be there like, what, are you a maniac or something? It's generally something I find fun. No idea why, I think it's just the adrenaline rush and all that sort of stuff. I mean, to be honest, I get scared by a lot of things. Me and my sister, I was picking her up from a place, I'm not saying where because, yeah, well, let's just say school, but even though it wasn't, but still, we'll just say school, because I can. And pretty much she kicked a can and I screamed. Yeah, I got scared by a tin can that she kicked on the floor. And then another time, I got scared by a cyclist who went past us, and it was the exact same time with that walking. You can kind of see I'm not exactly the guy who's tough and strong and you can hardly scare. I'm the one you can scare a lot and very easily. Not exactly something I should be proud of, but it's something, and it generally means a lot of things are going to be more improved in making my horror videos, because people are going to find it a lot more fun, because generally I'm petrified, especially when it's 2D characters who are chasing me who look like aliens, which is the most recent episode of Spooky Sundays. I seem to be advertising a lot here, but generally that's the kind of thing I go for. I enjoy acting dumb, I enjoy being scared. There's loads of these crazy things that you guys are going to be sat there like, what? Well, why? Where? That's not a normal thing. I've never heard anyone do that or seen anyone do that sort of stuff. Now, a lot of people do play horror games for the thrill of being scared, but not many people are going to be there and say they enjoy acting dumb. It's generally something that you wouldn't think people would be proud of, but I generally do it because it allows me to relax. I generally can just sit there, I can act dumb, and generally I don't have to think about what I say, generally, which kind of escalates the dumbness of everything I say. Well, that's generally what ends up happening. I'm just there like, let's think, oh yeah, I could say this to act intelligent. And then when I'm acting dumb, I'm just like, I say the first thing that comes to my mind. A lot of the time it's some really weird stuff that you guys would find out if you watched the videos. Obviously, my Spooky Sunday stuff. It's generally something you see happen a lot. It's just me being there just like, hey, yay, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, and then like I'll say things like, oh my god, such a pineapple, all that sort of stuff. So like, I've even got to the point where I created my own mascot by like merging multiple characters together. And this was Jeff, well not Jeff, but the guy who says my name is Jeff in 21 Jump Street, and this weird slimy thing I found on the internet, and a knife, and generally I came up with Jeremy. And then I also have the fact that I constantly say Jesus Christ, because generally with me I was just like, I have to make Jesus Christ my saying. I have to make it something that people know me for saying Jesus Christ constantly. Generally it's not worked out that well. It's just me saying like, no one really. I mean, there's one saying that me and I've said to my friends a lot, which is Jesus Christ, Jeremy, you're such a pineapple sometimes. You do realise that? Obviously, I say it in my weird voice where I'm just like, Jesus Christ, Jeremy, you're such a pineapple sometimes. You do realise that? That's generally my voice. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I have no idea what. It's just me pulling a weird voice, and I've just escalated that and used it in so many things because I just find it entertaining. It's just me making some weird voice and telling a really weird joke at the same time. And then generally only people who watch my videos are going to understand, because they're generally like, Spooky Sundays is a special thing. It's something special to my heart. It's something that I spend so much time and effort on that generally it's something that I've pretty much gotten attached to. I cannot leave it. I just absolutely love it. It's just the only time that I haven't done a video for it is when I was just really tired and I could not do anything. Like the Minecraft stuff, because it requires like minimal effort and all that sort of stuff, because I barely edit the videos, it's generally just me sat there talking to you guys, doing a load of random stuff and all that sort of stuff. And this building thing, it's just me sat with you guys building a simple box with a few aspects and stuff and being shot at by skeletons. And it's just me talking to you guys about my life. Not really something that that is generally something most YouTubers do, but I'm just gonna say this one thing. Unlike people like Rendog and stuff, no one's going to be nostalgic of anything I say or do, because nothing I do is old. Nothing I say is old. There's nothing for me to be nostalgic about, and it's generally, there's nothing much I can say that people are going to be like, oh my god, that's amazing, I remember that, oh, it brings me back to those days, and all sort of stuff. Whereas with Rendog, when I watch him, and he mentions something, like, he talks about loads of things, and you're just really connected to him, you're just there like, oh my god, I've had things like that happen to me before, I remember loads of stuff like that sort of stuff. But quite a few of the things where he's just like, oh, me and my brother and all that sort of stuff, he's doing loads of stuff, I'm kind of there just like, well, I've never really had that thing, because, well, to be honest, when I was young, around his age, when he had this sort of stuff, I didn't have a brother or sister. My brother and sister, my sister, my first sister, came in 2003, 3 years after I was born, obviously, when I was 3. Now, to be honest, I was the kind of kid who didn't like it when someone else came in and took over my spot as king of the house. Not really, but I liked being on my own, and when my sister came in, I was a bit naughty, and generally I did a lot of bad stuff, mainly meaning, at one point I pushed her down the stairs. I'm not happy about saying that nowadays. Generally, I feel generally bad doing it, and my parents would probably be happy that I'm saying that, because me saying that, it means they will know that I generally at least have some sort of heart. As much as sometimes I don't seem like I do have one, there are points where I do, and most of the time, as much as I hate my sister, I do still love her at the same time. It's one of those brother and sister relationships where you hate each other but love each other at the same time. No idea if she's the same thing, but I believe she is. As much as she'll say she isn't, she generally is, because otherwise she wouldn't talk to me all the time and constantly talk about Undertale towards me. And there's probably a lot of die-hard Undertale fans who are going to be like, oh my god, that's amazing, I wish I had someone who talked to me about Undertale constantly. generally it gets annoying sometimes, especially when she listens to those annoying songs where they remake the Undertale songs and put singing voices over them. I hate them. I just like the original versions or remixes where it's still the original version without singing. I hate Undertale with singing. Not exactly something I like, but she seems to adore it. It seems to be her favourite thing, and she is generally doing that thing that I have with FNAF, where she just completely just didn't acknowledge any other game in the world, just sat there and sweated out Undertale. Quite strange, quite annoying, but it's something she does, and she is probably not going to stop for a while. And it's generally not something I'm happy about. I generally don't want a sister who is just going to spam talk me about Undertale every 3 seconds. It's annoying as hell. You're just sat there and you're just minding your own business, and all of a sudden, what is the main character's name? And I'm just there like, I don't care. Jimmy, Bob. I just say all these random names generally because I don't care, and I generally don't want to talk about it because she's just made it to the point where I'm beginning to hate Undertale. Kinda like what I did to myself with FNAF, where I just completely sweated the game out and talked about it non-stop and kind of ruined my fun for it. Not exactly something you want to do, is it? You don't want to ruin the fun for one of your favourite games. Obviously with games like Halo, because Halo is one of my favourite games. If you don't, Halo 3 is my favourite game of all time, if you did not know that. But Halo 3, I didn't talk about that constantly. I played with it, I played a game of it, what was it? It's like, in the playground when you have your friends and everything, you're sat there and you just play, like, a random game for no reason whatsoever with your friend, and me and my friend, we generally, I believe my friend's name was Brandon. I think that was it. Obviously he went to a different school, secondary school, and also on top that I also moved out of my original hometown, which I'm not going to say because once again, things like that, I'd rather not have sort of bad things happen to me like that. But generally, like, pretty much we used to play Halo in the playground constantly, and I'm not on about the video game, I'm on about like role-playing it. So kind of like what people do when they play RPGs and stuff. They don't like, or when people play like role-playing games, they don't play like an actual game, they immerse themselves in a world where they feel happy, and that's generally what most role-playing games are to people. It's something where they can escape reality and go and do something else, and that's generally what me and my friend did. We escaped reality and messed about with our own world in primary school. And obviously my friend, I actually met him due to his school being closed down and him having to move to a different school, and their entire school moved to my school generally. So there are a lot of people from their school in my school that generally, some of them were really annoying, and I did not like them because they were those kind of people who bully you and you absolutely hate them and despise every moment you have when you're with them, because they are literally the most hated person towards you, because unlike you, they are not intelligent. They are dumb people who you absolutely hate, who end up being just insulting you constantly, and half the time they do not understand what they're saying, and they're just doing it to act cool, and just to hide up and cover something that they generally don't like about themselves. I don't think I really have done that before. I mean, I joke about it with my friends and everything, and all that sort of stuff. I'm the kind of guy who's chill with my friends and stuff. I'm not like, I'm not in their face constantly. At least I hope I'm not, otherwise I'll be doing the opposite of what I wanted to do. But I just generally make really weird jokes and everything. That's generally all I do. Just make really weird jokes. But I'm going to say this thing, guys. Considering the fact this video is coming up to it's like 40 odd minutes long, I'm going to have to end the video here, guys. So obviously we have finished partially the what's it called? We partially finished the Wither arena. Off camera I'm going to do some more work on this, and hopefully when I get back to you guys it will look amazing. If not, I will cry, but generally I want this place to look amazing, and I want you guys to see it when it's finished. You guys get to see the base shape of it. It's just me doing this. It's kind of a repeated pattern, I know, but that's the point of it. I want it to be this repeated pattern as it looks nice to me. I'm obviously going to decorate it up as it's not complete, because the Wither will escape. I generally don't want that. I want to keep him as low to the ground as I possibly can, and also make sure he doesn't run anywhere. Now, I believe if I used obsidian, he might not be able to explode that. So I might make an obsidian floor and an obsidian ceiling. So I'm probably going to harvest a lot of obsidian and all that sort of stuff. Probably collect buckets from the nether, bring it back to the overworld, pour water on it, blah blah blah. But anyway, this is all I'm going to do for this episode. I hope you and me had a nice talk. I hope you guys loved getting to know me a bit better, kind of understanding how I work and everything, because generally I don't think anyone really knew that, and to be honest, if my friends are watching this, they generally probably didn't know a few things about me that generally I haven't told them before, because obviously I do have my secrets, and generally since I don't really talk to them that much, and my only way of communication at the moment is via videos, is generally that, well, they'll get to know a few things about me with that, but obviously I don't think my friends really watch these videos, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode about getting to know me. Don't forget to leave a comment down below with one of the things I just said, so how you managed to find my channel, and why you still watch my videos, and what you like about them, and what you think I could do to improve them. As being a guy I am, I would absolutely love to know how I could possibly improve my videos just to make them better for you guys. Because I'm all about trying to please you guys, and if all I'm doing at the moment is pleasing myself, I want to please us both. I want us both to be happy, and I think that's the best thing to do when you have with a community. And generally, I want you guys to be a community. I want all you guys to pretty much love each other and give each other support, and hopefully also give me support when I'm down. Generally, at the moment, I'm only down because I still have to stick with my terrible setup because of Amazon. And also because I generally have been having massive problems with many of my computer stuff and everything like that. But obviously, just let me know how you found me, and also what you think I could do to improve, and what you like about the video so far. And obviously, just remember, at the moment I'm only using a free version of Minecraft. This is not the legit version of Minecraft. Though once I get that computer in the corner, I will be getting 2 copies of Minecraft, so I can then do 3D time lapses. Not 3D, third-person time lapses. Because as you know, a lot of professional YouTubers out there, when they play Minecraft, they do those third-person time lapses, and that's generally something I've always wanted to do. And obviously, because of how I have it at the moment, I cannot do that. And I also want to play on multiplayer servers and many other things, and play with my friends and all that sort of stuff, and I can't do that because of my condition at the moment. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to tell me how you found my channel and how I could improve, and what you like so far, and what you would probably like to see more of with these videos. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye! Also, next episode we should be fighting the Wither. Look forward to it. Goodbye!